senantiasa menjunjung tinggi integritasnya, bekerja sungguh-sungguh dengan semangat profesionalismenya, utamakan keluhuran budi, amalkan ilmu dengan kompetensi, berikan yang terbaik, selalu yang terbaik sebagai karya baktimu. Teruslah berjuang membangun Indonesia, sejahterakanlah bangsa dan negara. PII Persatuan Insinyur Indonesia. Insinyur Indonesia senantiasa menjunjung tinggi integritasnya, bekerja sungguh-sungguh dengan semangat profesionalismenya, utamakan keluhuran budi, amalkan ilmu dengan kompetensi, berikan yang terbaik, selalu yang terbaik sebagai karya baktimu. Teruslah berjuang membangun Indonesia, sejahterakanlah bangsa dan negara. Teruslah berjuang membangun Indonesia, sejahterakanlah bangsa dan negara. PII Persatuan Insinyur Indonesia.
Thank you. You may remain back to your seat. First of all, I would like to share a brief description of this event. So BIM Seminar is one of the Afeo 41 event and also held the final event after the annual ASEAN BIM Competition 2023 that already been held on September to November. And this year, ASEAN BIM Competition 2023 delivered a sub-theme igniting the ASEAN blue economy and green energy through the role of BIM. And we expect to encourage all the engineers to implement, explore, and innovate in terms of BIM to enhance our construction industry. And this event is followed by 7 projects for industry category, 9 projects for building category, and 22 projects for industry. And it followed by 14 projects from PT Pembangunan Perumahan, 7 projects from PT Hutama Karya, 7 projects from PT Adikarya, 5 projects from PT Brantas Abipraya, 1 project from NTEC Thailand, and 1 project from University Tunku Abdul Rahman, Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are moving to the opening speech from Mr. Insinyur Bambang Guritno as the General Secretary of PII or Persatuan Insinyur Indonesia. So please welcome Mr. Bambang Guritno.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning to everybody, distinguished guests, participants of the BIM competition, and especially our colleagues from Asian countries. I'm very delighted to stand here on behalf of the President of PII and also, I guess, the civil engineering chapter of the PII, who supposed to be here, yeah, but unfortunately there are many activities that took the same place and at the same time in different rooms. Yeah. And also I have to apologize that I came here a bit late, yeah, because I have to be a witness for signing MOU ceremony with China Society of Engineers. As the president of CAFU, I'm really impressed by the result of the second ASEAN BIM competition this year, with tremendous development of BIM application in ASEAN that has been shown by 38 of participants from 3 countries, yeah, that's Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia. As mentioned by the MC previously, there are 14 projects presented by PT Pembangunan Perumahan, and 7 projects from PT Hutama Karya, 7 projects from PT Adikarya, 5 projects from Brantas Api Praya, 1 project from NTEC Thailand, and the last one is the 1 project from the University Tunku Abdul Rahman, Malaysia. I'm also would like to express my high appreciation to all of the chairmen of Afeo countries and the Afeo Secretary General, as well as AER Commissioner, for the full support of this activity that initially proposed by Civil Engineering Chapter or PKCPIL of EII. I'm also would like to appreciate the 6 juries from the 4 Afeo countries for their hard work in assessing the portfolios of the projects. Yeah. Engineer Safan from Malaysia, Engineer Yano Octaviano from Singapore, Dr. Tosapon Sriyam from Thailand, Professor Engineer Tan Chi Fai from the Institute of Engineering Malaysia, Professor Dr. Bimo Sumati from Bandung Institute of Technology, and Engineer Andi Tovan Marimba from the PII Indonesia. And of course, to the steering committee, Bapak Sutopo Kristanto, and organizing committee led by Mrs. Ami Widyastuti from Hutama Karya BIM, who can make this competition happen. Again, I would like to say thank you very much to all of the participants and congratulations to all of you, the winners, especially the presidential Pelis IKN BIM team, who have helped to make accelerate my job as the head of IKN. Mr. Danis is the head of the IKN Development Task Force, and IKN with their sophisticated BIM application. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude to the sponsors of PKCPIL, Utama Karya as the initiators and the main sponsor from Jaya Konstruksi, Nindya Karya, and Pembangunan Perumahan, as well as many parties that have given their support. So this opportunity, I will take my sincere gratitude also to all of you participants to attend this seminar, and also the presentation of the from seminar and the winners also, yeah, the winners will be presented with team competition. Thank you very much once again. Enjoy today's seminar, and again, thank you very much. Enjoy Bali as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the inspiring speech, Mr. Bambang Guritno. And please remain on stage because we want to give appreciations to all the panelists and invite the panelists to come in front of the stage. So please join us, Chairman of AER Commissioner, Mr. Yao Chow Fong from IEM Malaysia. Okay. All right. So the next one is Chair Lady of AER Building Inspector Group from Institute Engineer Thailand, Mrs. Busakorn Seng Suk. And next, Secretary of Building Inspector Group from Institute Engineer Thailand, Mrs. Puntrika Walton. Oh, all right. And then the next is the jury from Institute Engineer Thailand, Mr. LT Kol Dr. Tongkarn Kauchelam Tong or Dr. Tosaporn Sriyam. Oh, absent. All right. So the next is the jury from Institute Engineer Malaysia, Insinyur Kasafan Jagannathan. Please welcome, sir. All right, and we're sorry if there's any mispronunciation for your name, and the token of appreciation will be given by Mr. Bambang Guritno as the General Secretary of the Institution of Engineers Indonesia. Okay, so please. Okay, so congratulations for Mrs. Puntrika Walton. Okay, thank you so much, Miss. All right, and the next is Mr. Insinyur Kesafan Jagannathan from Institute Engineer Malaysia. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so you may stand in the center of the front stage. Okay, so Mr. Eri, you may join us in front of the stage. Okay, so the documentation team, you may take this moment together. All right, so please give a big applause. Thank you so much for all your time today. Ladies and gentlemen, and now we are moving to the main agenda is the winner presentation of ASEAN BIM Competition 2023. There will be first winner presentation from each category, favorite winner presentations, and also presentations from Thailand speakers. Before we begin this event, I would like to share some rules regarding our agenda. First, the presentation may be presented by maximum 3 finalists of each team with 15 minutes duration. And then the final round is conducted in English, and the Q&A session will be held in the end of all presentations. So for the participants, you may sit in front of in the front chair, and then for the jury panelists, you may sit in front of us at the panelist desk to score the first winner from each category. So for the panelists, you may sit in the front desk, and the finalists, you may sit in the front chair. And now we will hear a presentation from our favorite winner from Malaysia with the title of Malaysia Study on the Critical Factors to Adopt Building Information Modeling that will be presented by Mr. Wong Chi Fui. So please welcome Mr. Wong Chi Fui.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Yeah, okay. Okay, so today actually, thank you for the competitions. Today I'll be presenting on Malaysia's study on the critical factors to adopt building information modeling. So I think everyone here know about building information modeling. So we are defining building modeling BIM as a modeling technology and associated process to produce, communicate and analyze digital information model throughout the construction project life cycle. So that is where we are looking at BIM, not only a model, but we are looking at digital informations. That is where you put in your schedule, your costing, your equipment's model. And we can use BIM not only for design, but the whole life cycle from planning, design, construction, facilities management, even up to demolition stage. So we use BIM for the whole project life cycle. So in Malaysia, we have our Construction Industry Development Board who have a strategic plan and for our development of our 4 industrial revolutions. And BIM is one of the 12 emerging technologies in our policy, this strategic plan. Beside our Construction Industry Development Board, we also have our JKR, which is our Public Works Department in Malaysia, who actually have a strategic plans to adopt BIM from the government levels, where we are the government has made it mandated for government project 10 million and above. They will start 50% from 2021 must adopt BIM and increase 10% every year. So this is our Malaysia government policy. And because this is, although we have so much policy, our Construction Industrial Board have done a survey and it shows that the BIM adoptions in 2021 is only in Malaysia is only 55%. So compared to US, UK, Canada, Denmark, Singapore, Hong Kong, who are all between 70 to 80%, we are still considered low. So our Malaysia government actually wanted to achieve at least 80% and BIM and above. So we are still considered low compared to those developed countries. So what happened is that is where this study come in timely, because we want to establish the critical factors from technological, personal competency and organization's commitment towards the company readiness to adopt BIM. So this is the purpose of studies. We want to see what is the factors that is affecting in the BIM adoptions. So why is this study important? Why we need to do study? Because they have so much study on BIM being published, but most of the research literature review shows that most of them are only studying on the factors why the challenges of BIM. But they did not study what is the relationship between this factor and the company readiness to adopt BIM. Whether which factor are more important, what's the relationship. So that is where they also share that the decisions to adopt BIM are usually determined by the comparable benefits, whether the BIM have benefits it to the organization. So we also study the benefit of BIM. So this is where this study look into, where the correlation factors and the benefit factors. So this study is considered as cross-sectional study. We are only studying at in 2023. So it's current time. The target respondent is the architectural, engineering and construction stakeholders as in Malaysia. So this is a cross-sectional study. So we have done a lot of literature review on the benefits of BIM, and from various literature review, we can conclude that the benefit of BIM can be categorized into 3 categories: productivities and design, project management and constructability, and also facilities space management and project life cycle. So these are the 3 main benefits. And we also look into the barrier. What are the barriers? Why people do not adopt BIM? And you can see from a lot of literature review, we see that the barrier are mostly technological barrier. We have people barrier and also the process barrier, lack of knowledge, organizations barrier, resistant to change, workflow. So these are the people and process barrier. So this barrier that we do are technological, people and process. It is also consistent with the study by our Construction Industrial Development Board, who also identified the same 3 category of barrier: technological, people and process as in adoption of BIM. But which barrier are more important? How are they related to the company readiness to adopt BIM? So that is where we want to use the established model, but we have 2 established model in this study. One is technological acceptance model. Another underpinning theory is technological organizations and environment framework. But both of these models actually have their own shortcoming. So in this study, we combine the two underpinning model into one new conceptual framework, which is called technological acceptance framework. So these technological acceptance frameworks can be used to study any new technological adoption. So we do our hypothesis study to find the correlationship between these factors and whether the company are adopting BIM based on this factor. So we also do the mediations analysis for the perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use of BIM, whether BIM is easy to use and whether BIM is useful or not. So we will study the relationship. And this research basically is a quantitative research where we are doing the research using questionnaire survey, and we have collected more than 185 questionnaires as from various respondents and from the architecturals, engineering, and consultant. We also take in, our respondents are also client, consultant, and also M&E, architect, QS. So we take all the construction stakeholders, and the analysis is done by a software called Partial Least Square Structure Equation Modeling, or PLS-SEM. So we use PLS-SEMs to do the correlationship analysis. So from there, you can see from the respondent, basically, the respondent are mostly the management. You see, more than 60% are general manager and management and above. So they are the decision maker, and they have more than 53% have more than 20 years of experience. So the respondents are people who are in the positions to make decisions whether they want to adopt BIM in the company. As you can see, the result is that we do into March and April this year, shows that 59.5% of the respondents actually adopted BIM in their organizations. This is very consistent with our national government study, where 2016 is 17%, 2019 49, and 2029 55. So then 2003 59.5. So it's very consistent with what the government have done and throughout the year. We only have 3 officials report from the government. So this is the model, okay? So our factors, perceived ease of use and the thing, and also the company readiness. So we're going to study how this model affect the readiness to adopt. So we are looking at the correlationship, but before we use our model, we want to test whether the model are reliable or not in terms of reliability, and also on whether it's valid or not, whether on the validity. So on the reliability of the data, we look at convert alpha test and convergent reliability. But convert alpha for all the value are more than 0.8. So they have very good internal consistency. So we also test for composite reliability, and the value from the statistical analysis is that all the value are more than 0.7. So the internal consistency are acceptable. And then we also make sure that the convergent validity of the construct are related positively to the same construct. So all the AVE value are more than 0.5. So the convergent validity are accepted. And then we also look into discriminant validity. On this is done by the HTMT value ratio. And from this, we find that all the HTMT value is less than 0.9, mean that the discriminant validity of the model are being accepted. We actually look into multi-corollary issues, whether the models are measuring the actual construct, or they actually measure another variable. Is there any bias or not? So from here, we use the VIF model, variance inflation factor, all are less than 3.3. So there's no common method bias. So the measurements of the construct are not biased. So that is where we test the validity. So once all the validity, reliability are being tested, and we find that the model are reliable and valid, then we continue to do the hypothesis testing to test whether there is any significant relationship between the factor towards the company readiness to adopt BIM. So you can see not all are supported. Okay, so we do some of them are supported, some are not supported. So, and then we do the mediations analysis to see whether there's any mediations between the perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use. So finally, from the analysis, we actually find out that technological quality and personal competency have more significant relationship with the perceived usefulness and ease of use. And perceived usefulness have a significant relationship with the intentions to use. Perceived usefulness also have a partial mediation of technological quality and personal competency towards the company readiness or intentions to use BIM.
5 minutes
So,
left.
Organization's commitment does not have significance to the perceived usefulness, and perceived ease of use are not significant in the company. So why is the study very important? Is because this framework, the proposed new framework, can be used not only to study BIM, but any new technology, AI, IoT, ChatGPT, IBS, modular construction. You can use the framework that is for conceptual framework to do any study. So this promotion of BIM, now we know that technological and personal are more important and for the adoptions of the company. So we should focus more on the incentive for BIM software and hardware, as well as the training to increase the personal competency. And we also know that the benefit, because the perceived usefulness are important, so we need to highlight the benefit of the BIM to the construction industry stakeholders so that they can adopt BIM. So these are the findings. And this finding, as we have presented in Malaysia, I think is our JKR this is just early last month. So it was we also presented this for JKR, and then we have also be published in the high-ranking journals and also IET's book, and also we have presented this the BIM also in last year in Cambodia and also in Vietnam. So the BIM finding also is also presented and also in some of the journals. So with that, I thank everyone for listening.
All right. Thank you so much for your presentation, sir. And now we're moving to the first winner presentation from each category that will compete for ASEAN winner. So please give a big applause for them. Okay, so are you guys ready to hear the presentation from all the first winner? Okay, so next we will hear a presentation from the first winner of industry category with the title of BIM and Digital Construction as an effective solution to support the sustainability of animal habitats in Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road that will be presented by Menang Rayuk team from PT Hutama Karya. So please welcome Menang Rayuk team from Hutama Karya. Okay, sir, sorry. So this is from the infrastructure category. And please welcome from Hutama Karya.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you for the time to us. And before we start our presentation today, first we would like to say thank you to all the committees, all jurors, and all the participants today, because it is a great opportunity for us and it is an honor for us attending and participating in ASEAN BIM Winner Competition in 2023 in Bali, Indonesia. And second, let us introduce our team. So I'm Raffi, as a BIM coordinator of Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road project, and today I'm with my partner Dimas. Dimas as a BIM controller design of Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road project. So let's talk about the Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road project, with the topic is BIM and digital construction as an effective solution to support the sustainability of animal habitats. So this is our outline presentation today. We have three parts from our presentation. The first, we will convey the brief information about our project. The second, how the implementation of BIM and digital construction in Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road project. And the last, we have the conclusion. So let us to convey the brief information about the Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road project. Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project is one part of Trans Sumatra Toll Road which connects Sikli to Banda Aceh City. PT Hutama Karya as the owner of the Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project. So one important thing that makes the difference between the owner and the contractor is here, in the third row of our presentation. So when we talk about the contractor point of view, we will talk about the contract value of the project. But Hutama Karya, as the owner of the project, will talk about the investment value of the project. So Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project has an investment value up to 812 million US dollars, or equals to 12 trillion rupiah. Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project has a 74.2 kilometers length, and which is divided into 6 sections. And nowadays, Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project is fully operated from Selimum in section 2 to Baitu Salam in section 6, around 46 kilometers. And whereas the section 1 is under the construction and is expected to be completed by the first quarter of 2024. Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road can reduce the travel time from 2 until 3 hours, just 1 hour only. Who are the stakeholders involved in the project? So the first one, absolutely Hutama Karya itself. So Hutama Karya, as the owner of the project, has an obligation to manage the process construction and the operation as well as the maintenance of the toll road. Second, we have 2 independent consultants in here. First is Wahana Mitra Amerta and Highway Indotech Consultant as a supervision specialist consultant, and Virama Karya as independent quality consultant. And to complete the project life cycles in our projects, we are this is our partner in Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project, Adikarya, and Adikarya as our main contractor has a role to construct the toll road. Okay, let's move to the part 2. So how about the implementation of BIM and digital construction in Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project? Before we talk about the implementation in our project, we have to know about the condition of Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project. Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project has a 74.2 kilometers length and have complexity scope of work that there are so many items that must be modeled and must be completed within 1,890 days. 1,890 days, I'm sorry. And it requires acceleration of the design process. Second, the Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road Project has 74.2 kilometers and make the coordination and mobility takes longer. So it takes until 3 hours to get from first kilometer point to end kilometer point by car. And it is need the strategy to optimize the coordination and efficiency for sharing data and information between the stakeholders. And last, Sumatra Island is one of the island in Indonesia become animal habitat in Indonesia and protection forest in Indonesia. But the fact is, 9,700 hectares has been deforestation, especially in Aceh province, and it reduced the animal population in Sumatra. So the Aceh government and Natural Resources Conservation Center request us to accommodate the animal habitats affected by the toll road construction. So we need to modify several designs to accommodate it. And Hutama Karya has collaborated with other institutions to enhance the design. Hutama Karya has appointed Adikarya as our main contractor to adjust the several crossing design and to develop several crossing design to accommodate it. First one, we have elephant crossing, allow access from one side to other side through the bottom of the bridge. And second, we have reptile tunnels, so changing or modifying the bottom of the box culvert is humidity of to match the reptile habitat. And the last, we have overpass for primate crossing and become the most unique animal crossing accommodation, which will be initiated in the first time in Indonesia. As a result, Hutama Karya concerned to protect the animals, the sustainability of animal habitat surrounding the toll road project.
To face this problem, digital construction and building information modeling is the best approach that we should implement in our project. If we talk about BIM, let's start by talking about 3D modeling. 3D modeling is not just a 3D model. It also about a model that rich of information regarding the graphical information and non-graphical information. So with the implement in 3D modeling in our project, Haka as owner can improve efficiency and quickly estimate the volume accurately. And then we move to 4D scheduling. We also agreed that the project practitioner agree that one of the constraints in project management is schedule management. With 4D scheduling, we can visualize the schedule and create the schedule baseline in our project. So this 4D scheduling can increase efficiency through visual schedule simulation, with development from 3D model of the work schedule and simulate at each stage. And then we're talking about 5D quantity takeoff. Also with 3D modeling that we modeled, we can automate generate volume for this model and also become the volume baseline for our project. And this one have beneficial for us also as owner to get control of our cost project. And then this is also make us 55% faster computation in volume in our project. And then we're talking about 3D visualization also accurately and definitely this feature can make stakeholders in our project can understand the design overview and observe the toll road plan model that has been constructed. Also, asset information modeling. We are as owner need to manage our asset and deliver it to the operation division. So we instruct the contractor to create LOD 500 and we get comprehensive information regarding the data attribute. With this feature, BIM, we can get easier asset management process after handover process. Next, as the owner, we want to make a better documentation of our project. So here, we use common data environment with BIM 360 Docs as a tool coordination between stakeholder, both of the office and the field. This collaboration, as a regulator, we make a decision to submit the contractor to submit the model in the building information modeling, like 5D model, 3D model, 2D drawing, and another model, and then consultant at review and we assist that. Also, digital survey that photogrammetry method have a beneficial for us to time efficiency 19% quicker than using total station. And last but not least is project management information system. We use this dashboard for real-time monitoring like project progress, land asset management, and CCTV.
Okay. Now we are in the last part. So Hutama Karya, as the owner of the project, has so many benefits. And as a summary, we can conclude that first, Hutama Karya, as the owner of the project, can receive the document, all the document, either the shop drawing data, volume estimation, and whatever the data from our stakeholders faster than manual methods with time efficiency up to 60%. And then second, the implementation of digital construction in our project enhance the coordination process between the stakeholders and make it more efficient and more effective with time saving up to 4% during the construction phase. Third, the amount of the papers in our project can reduce, and cost of coordination can be saved more than 90,000 US dollar, or equal to 1.3 billion rupiah. And last but not least, as we said before, that about the sustainability of animal habitats, utilization of BIM and digital construction will assist the stakeholders to make a best decision, which is to accommodate animal habitat that affected by the tollway construction, such as modification of elephant bridge or elephant crossing, and then reptile tunnels, and the most unique animal accommodation, which will be initiated for the first time in Indonesia, and we call it the primate crossing. So as the result, Utama Karya has committed and has collaborated with other institutions that concern to protect the sustainability of animal habitat surrounding the tollway projects. So that's all of us, and maybe we have a last statement in our presentation. So we hope our presentation can be inspire the other institution, especially in Indonesia, to aware and to concern about the sustainability of ecosystem surrounding their project. And the Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road project has proven that all stakeholders has on responsibility, have to play on roles, have to play their role, each roles, to make the best collaboration, the best communication, the best coordination, and make it more efficient, more effective for implementation of BIM and digital construction in this digital transformation era. So that's enough. Thank you for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right. Thank you so much for your presentation as the first winner of infrastructure category. Please give a big applause for Utama Karya. And now we will hear a presentation from the first winner of building category with the title of BIM implementation of the Presidential Palace and Ceremony Field at the new capital of Indonesia, that will be presented by Presidential Palace team from PT Pembangunan Perumahan. So please welcome Presidential Palace team from PT Pembangunan Perumahan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. It's such an honor we stand here and sharing knowledge each other with same interest. I think it's amazing. Thank you for the steering committee and the PIE committee. So give us an opportunity to sharing our implementation of BIM in our project. Really appreciate that, and let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fajrin Hirnata as an site engineer manager in project Presidential Palace. And
I'm Bogut Malone as a BIM engineer from Presidential Palace and Ceremony Field.
And maybe we can start the presentation. Okay, maybe a little bit story about our project. It's a major project for the IKN development, a new national building for our President Mr. Jokowi program. So there is three major packet, and we are the first package, President Palace and ceremony build. And the second one was with the big iconic Garuda ornament. It was a second package. It was a office president, and the third package was secretariat package. So in that main package was in the same in the same in the same area as the new capital of Indonesia. Okay, now because our outline presentation, there is 6 points. The first one, we will tell about the project overview, the client concept design overview project, and then next progress visualization about our building and the milestone target. And the third is condition and challenge. There is a technical and non-technical problem, and then regulation. It is an external, internal, and derivatives regulatory that implemented in our building. And then BIM implementation include photogrammetry, modeling, 45D integration, class detection, and VR and CDA. And the conclusion for the benefit cost ratio, comparison, effectiveness. Next. This one was the National Capital Nusantara IKN concept. The general concept KPI design for its building in IKN, it include 5 points: smart, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. Based on the three regulation below, this building, our package was category for specific building reliability recommendation with using aspect safety, health, comfort, convenience, and green building. Next. This is our overview project. The delineation line from the contractual document was right. Present in the yellow line, where in the front of we have a ceremony field with 8,700 capacity, and behind is a building of President Palace, and it contains a room for the activity of presidential, with the contract value around 1.2 trillion, and the location project was in Yes, Kalimantan, with the owner from Ministry of Public Housing. And then this project contract was a design and build and lump sum fixed price, with the target completion as the contract is at the end of October 2024. But Mr. President give us a special milestone, yeah, to complete before 17 Augustus 2024. It was a Independence Day of Republic Indonesia 79. The scope of work in our project was a planning design, structure, architect, interior, landscape, infrastructure, and green building and smart building. This is the progress visualization cut off 20 November. We can see the left and the right of the actual progress. The physically already get to 80%, but the progress from the S-curve is around 40%. This one was existing condition and challenge. There is a variant challenge. The first one is a variant contour and the surface. As the picture we present here, there is a variance contour existing about 11 until 20 meters. So it really affect to bottom structural analysis, such as a fixed joint structural analysis and ground motion analysis. The next one, design and build contract. Design and build contract may have a potency high adjustment. Then the third one is high potency class with other project. It's not only the design class, but also the schedule class. And the fourth, less habit of data presenting using 3D visualization for communication. And then communication over stakeholder. This project include with many step of approval design and process recognition design. So there is so many stakeholders that involved to complete to give a review of the design. And the sixth one, individual data collecting behavior that may be lost data and not effective in collaboration. Next. This one implementation timeline of the BIM itself. Here I will tell about the process of final design that we are proposing to our owner. From the start of the project, forwarding project, there is a PCM, pre-construction meeting, and here this step the program of the BIM implementation is photogrammetry and site management. It really helped a lot to overview the contour existing. And the next one was considering with user. So the next step was approval from special committee from Minister of Public Housing. There is two komite, KKBG, or we can say Komite Keandalan Bangunan Gedung, and KKJTJ, Komite Keandalan untuk Pembangunan Jembatan. Next one, after approval from the workshop itself, from structure, MEP, and architecture, there is a final approval. Then after that, we provide the budget constraint about the estimator engineer, then do value engineering for the optimum design. The BIM implementation itself, there is an 11 and following the process until the final design. So in here I can say there is so many collaboration in BIM implementation that happen in our project.
Okay, in our project we have many regulation that we use in our project, and we have implementation regulatory standards such as government regulation number 16 of 2021, and we have public works and public housing regulation number 22 PRTM 201, and additional we have ISO 19650 certification which PTPP has obtained, and at the commencement of the project, the owner provide requirements outlined in the EIR, which we followed with the BEP or BIM execution plan. So furthermore, our company regulation about BIM are under PP Dev Strateg P 014. And the next one. So the next one, the following picture is an example of an EIR, or exchange information requirements in our project, and this one is the requirements to provide by the this one is the requirement provided by the owner of our project, and to answer this requirement, we answered with the beam execution plan, or BP. So with this one, we can answer the requirements from the owner. And the next one. Okay, this one is our BIM modeling, 3D modeling. So we use the federated scheme strategy, and this one is we define structure, architecture, MEP, infrastructure, and UV, attention basin, and landscape. So we can make a 3D BIM modeling at the same time, so we can save more time. The next one. After we did our modeling, we provide a clash detection report, yeah, to identify potential clash detection. So this one can allow us to resolve the conflict before physical construction starts, and reducing the risk errors, additional costs associated with clash between building components, like we have so many building in IKN and we have to make many clash detection report. So, the next one. We also use BIM to make a site management to visualize the project construction methodology by simulating the site management, like this picture, following picture. We simulate the steps of work
5
for
minutes.
specific activities and give a better explanation for the subcontractor and co-worker by having a better visualization. Goes like this picture. So this one is photogrammetry, and we combine it with our BIM progress, and we use an orthophoto to produce an image of our counter, and we combine this with our BIM progress to generate more representative our visualization project, like this following picture. So at the right side is the combined BIM progress model, our BIM progress modeling, and our counter. So this one is our BIM 4D. So we use BIM 4D to integrate the dimension of time by adding schedule and work sequence to visualize our construction progress. And as a result, we can visualize and analyze construction projects more comprehensively, including construction development over time, and we can visualize much better than conventional. So this one is BIM 5 deform takeoff that we use in our project. So the methodology is BIM progress. So the next one is we can get output volume uptime from BIM, and the next one we can get recapitulation result from BIM. We can get many value from that, and for the next one we can get sample BOQ project from the recapitulation result from our BIM. So the next one. So the next one, we use virtual reality to experience and interact with building models or construction project. So we can simulate our building construction project virtual prototype, and we can get more realistic presentation of structure and many more. And we can do virtual mockup like the right side, like one. And this one, besides virtual reality, we do the augmented reality too. So we use augmented reality to see the construction, our construction project, so we can see the difference between the construction progress and our planet beam. So the next one is augmented reality too, but this one is we can use barcode and we can see our design, our 3D design, and we use this by scan barcode with our device like phone cell or tablets. So the next one, we use ICANN has multiple construction project. Yeah, and our project is so many projects that running with the national Palace project like uh, yeah, so many our projects in the can integrate the data and the common data environment or ACC, yeah, to enable access and collaboration so we can resolve our crash detection report and many more. So the CD is very important to us. And the second one is the our BIM integrated, like we can get more precisely visualization about IKN area. So this one can allow us for identifying potential conflict or clash between building elements before construction occurs. Yeah, the IKN. So for the conclusion of our presentation is benefit cost ratio. So with this one, by comparing the use of BIM with conventional methods such as counter survey method, building analysis, and building representation, building visualization, project schedule presentation, presentation of project data, and waste management, we can get benefit cost ratio at 6.60. And when the benefit cost ratio exceeds 1, the benefits outweigh the cost incurred to achieve those benefits. So this one is very good. The next one is our BIM implementation in our project.
The Presidential Palace and Ceremony Field Construction Project is located in IEPN, Ibu Negara, Indonesia language for New State Capital, near Nusantara. The city has the concept of an intelligent city, which creates interconnected cities with technology's role in creating efficient, innovative, and inclusive management of urban core functions.
So this one is our construction project. And that was president office, that Garuda.
This building is designed with a monumental and symmetrical appearance that is dominantly implemented on the front face of the palace with tall pillars totaling 34 pillars, representing the 34 provinces of Indonesia. This building is targeted to be completed on the anniversary of Indonesia's independence, August 17, 2024. A particular strategy is needed for accelerated implementation to achieve the target. Building information modeling is a set of technologies, processes, and policies whose entire process runs collaboratively and is integrated into the digital world. Therefore, PTPP, the main contractor for this project, has been implementing Building Information Modeling, BIM, since the beginning of the project. It is also in line with the mandate from the Ministry of Works and Public Housing of the Republic of Indonesia as one of the efforts to win in global competition by improving the quality of work with cheaper, faster, and better deliveries.
This one is we implemented in our project.
Managing project data and information throughout the project lifecycle. Utilizing the 3D modeling software gives the team feedback in real time, hence improving productivity during the design and construction process. This process generates the
and this one is our BIM 4D,
geometry, spatial coordination,
our mapping progress,
and even the numbers and characteristics of the building components.
and this one is our 3D modeling in our project.
Building information modeling's contribution to the design process includes detailing more
Time's up.
aspects of structural, architectural, and mechanical electrical
Okay,
Also,
from
it
our
helps
experience
document the
of implementation BIM, it really offers various benefits such as better visualization and better coordination. And then, as we believe, by balance the people process and technology. Really essential for the sustainable digital transformation. I think that's all that we can share to you all. Thank you for the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right, so thank you so much for the amazing presentation. Please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan. And also please welcome Professor Dr. Insinyur Agus Taufik Mulyono as the Professor of Civil Engineering from University of Gajah Mada. And next, we will hear a presentation from Thailand with the title of an implementation of BIM for infrastructure project in Thailand for monorail construction project. So please welcome Mr. Dr. Tongkorn from Thailand team.
A secretary of the BIM Lab from Engineering Institute of Thailand. Today, it's really honored to be here to join with the Indonesia colleagues that also expert about the BIM from the ASEAN countries. And today we will have our representative from Thailand. His name is Kun Pawalit. He from the Chino Thai company, and he will give us a great presentation from Thailand directly from Bangkok. Please join me welcome him to a presentation today. Pawalit, when you're ready, please. Pawalit ครับถ้าเรียบร้อยแล้วเชิญได้ครับ I think we have some technical problem. Give us just a minute.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Pawalit, we can hear you. Please start your presentation now.
Okay, let's start. Good morning everyone. My name is Pawalit Kamuti. I work for Chino Thai Holding. I'm from Thailand. The topic of my presentation is an implementation of BIM for infrastructure project in Thailand, the monorail construction project. Chinothai Holding is an investment arm of Stakon, or I have been a structural design and BIM manager in Stakon for 9 years. Stakon developed 3D form CAD modeling to BIM. Since 2013, BIM for construction project were implemented in Chile. Construction project use BIM to facilitate work. However, design and construction project have been executed recently to promote better BIM uses. Today, with focus on monorail, I have divided my presentation into 3 main parts. First, introduction. Second, BIM goal, and third, BIM implementation. Monorail is a standardized system MRT Pink Line project from Notaburi Civic Center station to Minburi station, about 35 kilometers, and MRT Yellow Line project from Rashada station to Samlong station, about 30 kilometers. BSR joint venture, BSC Holding Group, Stakon, and LAN and won bidding MRT Pink Line project and MRT Yellow Line project. BSR joint venture has entered into the public-private partnership, or PPP. Second responsibility is design and construction of all civil work as an engineering, procurement, and construction contact. That's organization chart of project. Do you know BIM? I think BIM is not a file format or software application. BIM is a historic process of creating and managing information for as build access. The picture show project life cycle. EPC begin with a design phase to construction phase. That is carry out design, procurement, and construction. BIM is used throughout the EPC. The development workflow, the BIM model in according with the BIM goal establishing for each stage. Each stage was evaluated by stakeholder in the term of investment potential and appropriate for engineering. Sorry. BIM goal for project is very, very important. The BIM goal for the monorail project, the design is a high priority. The utilize of BIM technology from the conceptual design stage to the construction stage in accord with the standard and regulation. Coordination, high priority, the process of the path detection of identify the conflict in the design and construction limitation, and visualization and estimation are medium priority. BIM implementation, I have divided into 5 main parts: for 3D geometry, for parametric modeling, for coordination, for collection management, and for visualization. I think each program offers unique feature. Second, we can use for our owner requirement, or we propose to use. Example, for 3D geometry, we utilize the design the station. For parametric modeling, we create the curve with the Dynamo program. And for coordination, we can check hearing height. For horizon management,
Hello?
Sorry about the hiccups. I think he's just trying to dial in, so please bear with us for a few minutes. Thank you. Have you got his connection? Not yet. Okay.
sorry, I'm so sorry. I will share. Okay. Sorry. Okay. The picture shows a perspective of MRT Pink Line station. The collaboration in the station with architecture, structure, building service work. MRT Yellow Line station. The collaboration in the station, the same path line. So let me introduce each program of work. Basically, we use modeling and construction drawing for the station Pink Line. That same path line. It show station of Yellow Line. We use advanced steel for the steel work, for the detailing, and we use Navis work for clarification and collaborate, and we use Zero 3D for the alignment design and topographic collaborate. The key of monorail project, I think the construction reference drawing or CRD. CRD state is between the detail design and construction drawing for the project transform the construction state to construction state. Objective are model coordination or fair detection, combine all disciplines such as architecture, structure, and building design, and reduce clash and reduce defect to the functionally. And show explain complex detail as construction drawing. We select the MRT Yellow Line station. For example, we select the traction room for the complex of the building service work for the explain complex detail. Example, I will show CRD for the station of traction room. We combine every work and explain for drawing. Another view of CRD. And for elevate structure, I use CRD for the clearing between rebar and precast and pre-stressing. Thank you for your time.
All right, so thank you so much for the presentation of the coffee break time. You may have the beverage that already served in the foyer for 10 minutes. And please remain back to your seat as soon as possible because we will have a presentation again from Thailand speakers after this at 10:20. Okay, so please have your coffee break and back to this room at 10:20. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome back, all the participants. Next, we will hear a presentation from Thailand with the title of Project H Central Pattaya, Thailand. So please welcome Ms. Puntrika from Thailand team.
Hi, actually, I'm not the presenter. I'm just gonna introduce the next professor who is gonna introduce his project to us. I'm sure the technical team has got him. Yeah, EIT. Yeah. Okay. So next project is gonna be presented by representing EIT, but presenting by Dr. Passagon. And he is a very experienced BIM user in the infrastructure as well. I don't want to get the name of the presentation wrong, but yeah, so the project is called the Project H Central in Pattaya, so the beautiful city, a coastal area as well in Thailand. So without further ado, please, Dr. Pasagoni, if you are ready.
Just a moment, please. I will share our screen to you. Okay. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
Just a moment. Okay, you can see our screen.
Not yet. Maybe if you can put up his screen. So while we're waiting, Dr. Pasakon Neungpuk, he is a managing director from the BIM Architect Company Limited in Thailand.
Is the host ask you to start your video? Okay. I cannot share our screen. Yes. Please accept please accept my screen. Yes. In the host ask me.
อาจารย์แชร์ลองแชร์ใหม่นะคะ
ครับโอเคโอเคได้ไหมครับขึ้นไหมครับ
ยังไม่ขึ้น
งั้นเดี๋ยวผมขออนุญาตแชร์อีกทีขึ้นไหมครับ
โอเคค่ะตอนนี้ขึ้นในจอหลักแต่ยังไม่ได้ขึ้นในจอ
โอเคครับ
สักครู่นะคะ
ครับโอเคขึ้นมายังครับเป็นสีขาวยังครับ is a white color is show
โอเค yep ขึ้นแล้วค่ะ โอเค
Okay. Yes, good morning. Welcome to Afeo 41 Asian BIM Competition 2023. Okay, my name is Skon Neung Puk. Today I am representing from the Engineer Institute of Thailand under SM the King Petronang. Okay. Yeah, the slide is smoothly or not? Okay. Today I will present the role of BIM for building work from design set to handover for operation in the post-construction state, and then we will go together. The Central Pattaya project was produced by San Siri Public Company Limited.
in the at the San Private Limited is a developer in the Thailand. In the Pattaya project, it show is like a photo. Who is the San City? Yes. San City Public Company Limited is the biggest of developer in Thailand, who had the keyword for the business success constructing like not just building. They were founded more than 38 years ago, and they have more than 439 projects across in Thailand. Moreover, they had 2 hotels and 1 residential in the Kingston, London too. If they calculate total of units, they had units approximately more than 123,578 too. We can find them at the website as links on my slide. Okay. And next slide. Yes. Today, I'm presenting as a BIM manager of Central Pattaya project. We are from BIM Architect Company Limited in Thailand. In the Thailand, call our name FBA. We will receive assignment as BIM manager from Satellite Company Limited. More than 10 years and more than 30 projects. And then we are explain our detailed service. We are founded in October 2016. We are service in architect design firm and including in the engineering design, interior design, and BIM consultant from design stage to operating stage. In Thailand, I had experience in BIM consultant and implement BIM more than 2 million square meters. In this year, we are being the Thailand country winner for Innovator of the Year award from Autodesk. Okay, next slide. Central Pattaya, okay, will explain how to change the process in our team to in a Pattaya project team be changing. We use BIM changing in our process in the project. The project detail. A Central Pattaya project was a new lifestyle condominium from San City. The project has 31 stories and building high to top roof 8.2 meter on land area approximately 3,200 square meters. In our project, use beam form design set till hand over to client for operating. In the maintenance period, we use Autodesk Revit for implement model and generate 2D drawing for working in our team. We use Navisworks and BIM Collab to coordinate and all work in team. Of course, we use common data environment by BIM 360 for collaboration too. Then we can call this project is a prototype, footprint for the next project. A Central Pattaya is the digital transform from previous process to the new era process too. All of building area can take the panorama sea view and high luxury service for all users in the project. We can take panorama view in the all area. Yes. Inside the look luxury for the service in the user in the building. From local store to the cloud storage. From 2D coordination to 3D coordination. And BIM award. In this year, Central Pattaya are being Thailand country winner for Innovator of the Year award from Autodesk in the event Autodesk Convert Thailand on 4 October 2023. Okay, from design to construction works, we try to collaborate our project schedule. The project can work complete before end of schedule around 2 months. In this show is a project start in the design, and then when this hand over to the contractor. In the construction phase, we use the BIM from the design to update the model and data in the model for the collaboration and input the data from the construction work for to use in the end of the project in the operation system. Okay, we can do it together. BIM team of the project. Of course, we done together with our team. Our team consists with architecture design and building system design by Palmer and Turner Thailand. The structure design by Infra Group. Landscape design by Shama. Interior design by Paradigm Chip. And contractor by Construction Line. The project management by Project Direction. And also, I am BIM manager from BIM Architect. In the project, we use every state in the common data environment. We use BIM 36 to the working on project in the all time or the project stage. Before the project starts, we are implement the BIM execution plan. The BIM execution plan manage our team to implement BIM team or the state. We are creating workflow party to involve in project, and we are creating process to making great model or the project time frame too. Okay, the project workflow, we setting the workflow from the start is from the start to the design state and the construction state, and you send model to the post construction. In the post construction, the model include the detail of the asset in the object in the model too, and operator can use the data for the operating in the BMS in the project building. We can we make how to the federation model. Okay, we are setting the federation model. The process of the federation model and level of information need in the model or the project phase. We setting every process to the project before the project start. When the designer involved in our team, they can use the BEP and take time to the working or the time frame to the collaboration in our work. We setting the process in the collaboration and input the data. Okay, in this slide, is the project time frame. The ACE Pattaya project, we are setting the time frame and level of information need in the project at the stage. The detail we are setting how to setting process and how to create the detail and geometry and how to create drawing from the model, how to collaboration and how to coordinate of the works or the time frame, and we create the report and create the list, create how to process how to resolve the model or to all the project time frame in the project, we keep the record of the project and keep the project issue to solve the problem before the project start. In the working on site, we create everything on the model and resolve the model before the create the drawing and create the construction works on the site. We use the project in the from the start and then hand over to the client to working and use the model in the right cycle for the working and resolve of the repair and how to manage object and we plan to use a model to generate of the power and simulate of the how to use the power and use the system in the project too. The Central Pattaya. We are setting the model right as a process in the setting. We are setting the process model at level. We are create the model part such as ARC model. We create the model at the facade and the landscape area and the main object building. In structure, we set the model is the underground and tower and the podium and the crown model, and also in the system works, we set the system of system works and the model too. We separate the system of pipe, system of electrical system, system of the mechanical, and we filter by shading in the object and input the data in the every object in the model. We can finding everything in the data from the model by export data to the team for operation system after handover to the client, and the team maintenance can use the model for maintenance all time after project completes. Okay, when the project completes, we bring all the bring all the model to to federation on the project in on cloud system on the BIM 36, and everybody can finding everything in the common data environment. We keep data in the common data environment in BIM 36 all time. Everybody can use the BIM 36 for the finding everything in the model such as sheets, drawing, model part, access, and everything such as the ceiling level height and the clear height and the system unseen in the model on the some area we can finding in the Hello. In the Hello.
Technologies called the ultra supercritical technology, comprising advanced low NOx burner, selective catalytic reduction, is also known as ECR, flue gas desulfurization, is known as FGD, and electrostatic precipitators, is known as ASP. And to address water pollution, we use some methods and technologies called wastewater treatment system and coal contaminated drainage. But before we go further, let me explain you an overview of this project. So, Jawa 910 are two new coal-fired power plant units being developed as an expansion of the existing Suraya coal-fired power plant located in Cilegon, Indonesia. Each unit will have a capacity is around 1 gigawatt per unit. The duration of the project is around 54 months. With the project value is 1.2 billion US dollars. This project has 60 hectare coverage area, and there are several areas such as power block, ICE or air-insulated switchyard, balance of plants, coal handling system, seawater intake, outfall, and the last one is jetty. And this project are being constructed by Doosan as a Korean contractor, and Utama Karya as a national contractor. And also, this project is owned by Indoraya Tenaga, subsidiaries by PLN. So to achieve these goals, BIM has a role during its project from the engineering analysis to operation and maintenance. And the flow is, the first step is preparation, and the next is digital survey, it's known as photogrammetric and auto mosaic. Third is 6D engineering analysis, 3D modeling, 4D scheduling and checking class, 5D contouring material, volume, budget, and opnam, 7D common data environment, and the last one is operation and maintenance. So this is a brief of our project. It's quite big, yeah. So as the first step, preparation, we have to preparing document regarding to BIM, such as contract document, EIR, BIP, and etc. And it has to be assigned by each stakeholders, from the owner, contractor, vendors, and so on. Also, we have to prepare 3D modeling engineering report and review plan to the owner. 3D modeling, generating 2D shop drawing, 4D scheduling, 5D, 6D, and 7D operation and maintenance. So the next one is we are conducted a digital survey to obtain existing field topographic data for designing process.
And the next, we are doing the 6D engineering analysis. So because our project is EPC project, we will do the engineering analysis first, and then after that we will do the 3D modeling. And for the engineering analysis, we will conduct it to achieve a great quality and also to be qualified for the international code and standards. And we use several software such as ANSYS, StatPro, and SAP 2000 for designing that. And this is the designing process for the mechanical. This is example for ESP. And this is the equipment for the low NOx burner for reducing the NOx emission to achieve the better air pollution. And the other is flue gas recirculation to reduce the sulfur in the gas. And next, the electrostatic precipitator to capture the particle in the flue gas. Next, the SCR to reduce the discharge emissions, and with the low NOx burner. And this is the total overview for the reducing air pollution from the this one is flue gas desulfuration, and then go to the gas filter, and we'll go to the ESP and SCR. Then the gas will be will go out from the chimney, and our chimney, for the information, is one of the highest chimney in the Indonesia. And in here, we provide the table comparison for the old coal-fired steam power plant. So for old coal-fired steam power plant, we focus in number 3. Here we only use ESP and also the burner. And for our project, we use ESP, FDD, SCR, and low NOx burner to have a better air pollution control. We continue. Yeah, this is for the other issue regarding the water pollution, because sometimes the coal will be dropped during the convey to the mill, and there is a possibility that the water will contain the coal. Because of that, we will collect first for the coal contaminated drain, and then we will convey it to the pond, let it do the sedimentation, and then we will process in this area, injecting the chemical to neutralize the fluids. So for 3D modeling, we use several software. For example,
5 minutes.
And the class structure, SmartFrame 3D. And this is the example of 3D modeling for the coal contaminant drainage and also the settling pond before due to the wastewater treatment. And for the 3D modeling report, we will separate to the 4 steps. First 30%, 60%, 90%, and the last is for the final benevolent deployment. This is example for the 3D model. In the top is for the soft drawing. In the next is for the isometric drawing, and this is the rendered drawing example in the CCB control central control building and in the WWDP. And next, after we do the 3D modeling, we compare with the other discipline and check for the class. This is the example. If we checking the class for firefighting with steel structure member, and more than 400 classes is found. After that, the class will be conveyed to the consultant and also will be conveyed to the vendor. For the scheduling, in here we can easily see for the plan schedule based on 3D model, and we can also compare our project now based on the actual plan.
Okay, so next in 3D phase, we are controlling material for my budget of NAM. As an example is CSH control in electrical building. We can reduce a waste material of up to 19%. And also in our project, we have a challenge. There are miscalculation regarding to the volume, and we have to recalculate the volume. But we use Tekla to fastening the calculate process. So we found a different value is up to $1.5 million. We know the value we got is quite big than the initial contract. But here's the thing. If we were not using BIM, we don't know how much the value actually is. And we are absolutely wasting time just recalculating. And also we use 5D calculation for invoicing to the vendors. Here's an example invoicing steel structure to the vendor. There are Martamas Agra Andalan. Okay, so the next is common data environment. So we have a lot of stakeholders. There are Indoraya Tenaga as an owner, and TEPSCO and Konusa as owners engineers.
2 minutes.
Aka and Dusan as a ABC consortium and other subcontractor. To implement BIM in this project, we use Oracle Aconex as a common data environment for a better communication and collaboration from reviewing, a profile, and archiving document. And also for federation plan, we implement some numbering system. There are project code, UAS code for plants, unit, KKS code, and system, and also equipment KKS code. And it referring to a system, building, and equipment. So here's, yeah. So in our project, more than 60,000 documents are conducted, are reviewing in our project. By using CDE, we can reduce using paper. So as a result of green economy can be implemented. So for operation and maintenance, we're using eBay Maximo that shall consist of presentation of the asset location that convert then connect to Navisword. There are several functions such as contract and financial and so on. And of course, there are not parent, location, vendors, manufacturer, serial number, and failure class. So here's an example by inputting the information, non-graphical data into the models. And here's the
So I just want to explain a little bit about this competition. This competition is the second one. The first one is last year, and the participant is also bigger this year. Thank you for Mr. Chofo for the support that makes this more participants from the ASEAN. So last year we only have 20 participants and one from ASEAN country, from Singapore. This year we got many, 38. So also we got from Malaysia one and from Thailand. And then next, please. So as I mentioned, I think I won't repeat it again. Already been explained by Pak Bambang about the participant and the project. Please, next. So this is the timetable of this competition. Starting 1st of August, we announced this competition to the ASEAN country, and then to introduce about this webinar, about this competition, we have webinar, first webinar in the September of 7. There are 3 speakers. One is from ITB, Pak Aswin, yeah, Professor Aswin. And then we have one from HK, Mrs. Ami. And then we have one from Beam Fire from Australia, Mr. Nathan. And then after that, we got many submission of the portfolio, and then evaluation is started on the 26th of October until 9, and then the winner's announcement is 10. So actually, the winner already been announced since November 10, but only for the the winner of the category, each category. But there are one more that going to be announced tonight, the ASEAN winner, yeah, the top one. And then so for today we've got already the webinar, and then we also have an exhibition. So anybody would like to see the video of each participant, they can see in the video. And also tonight, welcome, you can come to the inauguration in the closing dinner tonight in this event. Okay, and then next, yeah, this is the picture of the jury. So most of them is handsome. Yeah, I think. Next. So the assessment criteria is like this. So we see the scope of complexity of the beam, the project, and then beam maturity application. Is it is only within the project, or it's already been used collaborating with the client? And then beam level, we know beam level is from 3 up to 8, yeah, it depends. And then also we see the level of detail from 350 up to 500. And also for this year, yeah, because the theme of this Afeo is regarding blue economy and green energy. So we would like also to see the impact of BIM in these 2 sectors. Yeah. And then, of course, because this is under the project management chapter of civil engineering chapter of PII. So this is, we would like also to stress about the effect of BIM to scheduling, communication, cost, response, and organization. Next, please. So this is the result of the, you can see the score here. And then the highest one for the building is, you can see PT Pembangunan Perumahan. Please give applause to them. And also, I think this year, PT Pembangunan Perumahan dominating, yeah. The second one also coming from Pembangunan Perumahan, and the third one also Pembangunan Perumahan, yeah. The first one is President Place. The second one is the IT Mandiri Bumi Selipi project. And then the third one is the landmark BSI Aceh, yeah, Bank Syariah Indonesia. And for industry, Hakka dominating. There are two from Hakka, HK, Utama Karya. That one is just presented this morning. Jawa 9 and 10 coal-fired steam power plant. And then the second one is the open access, yeah, in Kasim for the Pertamina project. And then the third one is the Cirebon, Semarang natural gas transmission pipeline. Okay, next. Next slide, please. Okay. Infrastructure, we got many participants, 22 participants, and then the winner is the Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road. You have seen the presentation at the beginning today. And then the second one is from the PP, Pembangunan Perumahan again, for the Indrapura Kisaran Toll Road. And then the third is Adikarya, Serang Panimbang section Toll Road. So I would like to say and thank you for all of the participants this year, and please join again next year. Ask your colleagues from another project to, because we will do this every year, yeah. And next year will be in Sarawak, the inauguration. So please, you can go, you can get ticket to go to Sarawak next year. Next, please. I think that's all. No need to show my pictures. Thank you very much.
Okay, so for the one presenter from each team, you may have your seat in the front desk. From PT Pembangunan Perumahan, one of you may sit, and from Sibanche Utama Karya, you may sit one presenter, and from Suralaya, you may sit one presenter. And then we will start the Q&A session from the panelists.
Yeah, so the Q&A session, we make it from panelists first, and then the audience here, please, if you have any question, then online, because there we have got many online participants in this seminar. Please, Mr. Sapan, you have a question, right?
Hi, good morning. Good morning, yes. Good morning. I'm Kesavan Jagannathan, representing Institution of Engineers Malaysia for this Afeo Bim competition. Okay. Without wasting any more time, I'd just like to highlight, I think all the competitors or participants were very good, and their quality of presentation or level of project that they have completed is really impressive. Yeah. For some of the questions that I have is like for the first speaker, for the infrastructure category winner. Yeah, this is BIM to support animal habitation. I think this is a very impressive project because to support animal habitation, not many people, not many projects really look into all this. Yeah, this is Sigli Banda Aceh toll project. Yeah, is the speaker here? The first project? Yeah, he's here. Okay, well done on your project and for winning this, and congratulations. Yeah. Because when you talk about animal habitation, it's actually we humans are encroaching their land, not the other way around, yeah? Okay, just want to ask you one simple question. I think we have gone through all during the jury competition, but how was cost management implemented here in terms of BIM for your project? Can you just elaborate a bit on cost management?
Okay, thank you for your appreciation to our project, sir. And it is an honor for us. And about the cost management of our project. So because we are a little bit different with the other participant that we are become the owner of the project. We have one reference for the control of the cost estimation from our project. So we have a three stage. Start from detail engineering design for planning phase, and then next for the shop drawing for reference of the construction in the project, and the final is as-built drawing phase. So the first one is the planning phase is one of our reference cost control, because if the cost may be much bigger than the planning design, we will evaluate it, and maybe we can discuss with toll road planning division and maybe our consultant why our investment increased than before. So maybe we don't control the construction of cost the construction, but we control our investment value overall, like that.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Okay, so cost management for BIM comes under what, 4D or 5D, is it?
Yeah, we using 5D for estimate the volume computation, because 5D in our project so many benefit for our project, because before we know about the BIM or especially in 5D, we rework the computation, the volume estimation every month. So it is so wasting time, because we have to calculate every single work, every earthworks, like earthworks, and then structure, building, every item that we have so many items and must be completed with the limit time. So with 5D we can know of the estimate volume, but maybe it's not clearly the volume or the cost maybe not exact, like just almost exact the cost estimation, that we are as the owner can get the benefit, because we get the faster estimate volume calculation than before.
So it benefited your project to reduce your time, yeah?
Yeah, it is very great development technology, because every time we calculate the computation, especially on volume estimation, we just need more time to calculate it, and now we can just one click to show how the volume of the structure, or how the volume of the progress in every month, or we want to know 2 months before, we can know it now, something like that.
Yeah, it's good because you did 74 kilometers within less than 2,000 days. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So just one last question. Your cost management consultant was using a certain software to do yeah. And then your Indonesia, do you have your Persatuan Juru Ukur like surveyor? Do they have their standard BIM contract?
Yeah, because we as the owner of the project, we can make the regulation for our contractor and our consultant.
Okay.
So we can set the regulation and absolutely according to the national standard in Indonesia, and for digital survey we reference to Badan Informasi Geospasial. So as a reference of our standard measurement data.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm done with the question. If anyone else wants to ask any further questions.
Thank you very much.
I've got a question, but where is it? Okay, so I've got one question, but same for each of the winners. Yeah, the question is because we have seen it seems that so easy, something making like that, but actually it's not, right? So please explain, maybe you've got a challenge, problem in order to apply BIM in your project. Okay, same question for all of you. Please, this one. Up to you. Who want to answer first?
Thank you for the next part and opportunities. So regarding the question for the challenge and problem, I would like to explain our project. So actually the challenging is because the projects party that involved in the project is so many. We have a lot of specialist vendor and also some consultant from the different country. And the BIM, the integrated model, sometimes we need to get to wait a model from the other vendor to get design. So sometimes if we already model the building, the structure, but then the equipment come late, then some places we need to adjust the structure, and it is not only regarding the adjustment, but we need to calculate it again. So the difficulties is more or less like that, and also the piping, because of so many piping, some we need to adjust in the 3D model, and also we need to adjust directly at the site, because the running construction sometimes is running with the engine.
Okay, so maybe Sikli Banda Aceh Tower project, we will think of, in owner's point of view. So the biggest challenge that we faces in our project first is about the exchange information requirement. So maybe because we are as the regulator, so we must think, we have to think about the best regulation to apply in our project, because if we maybe we decrease the standard, we cannot get the best data in our project. And then second, the Sigli Banda Aceh Tolot project has a complexity scope of work. Yeah, you can say it before that. So we have a length of the project until 74.2 kilometers, and then we have so many items like buildings and the structure, and it is make the data has a big resolution or big data. That the one of the challenge next, because in Indonesia, maybe we can honestly in Indonesia and in our company, there is the limited, maybe we as the regulator can ask our contractor or our consultant to provide this device, to provide this qualification of the person or the specialist, but we have the limited to how many devices that you can provide to us, or how many devices you can get to follow or to apply our needed in our project.
And also impact to your cost, right?
Yeah,
you demand
absolutely.
more, they will charge you more. Yeah,
that's one thing that maybe we a little bit confused about that, because we want the best qualification, the best data, and the best service, right, from our customer to us, and because we have to report to our internal stakeholders and maybe to the government. So that's the biggest challenge next for us to face in next project maybe.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Maybe a little bit story about the challenge in the project Presidential Village. There is two big major, sir. The first one, our project contract was a design and build. So it is, we already know, there is high potential of design adjustment. And beside that, there are so many stakeholders that involved. Like now, maybe a little bit story. We are already facing outstanding because there is a change of interior design. So it implicates to the cost, of course, and then in this phase, BIM BIM team really help on visualize and compare the baseline design and the final design. So from the Ministry of Public to appreciate that we can provide BIM for in line with the design and build contract. And the next one, not only in the phase of construction. After the construction, we have a bigger challenge about audit of administration, and it is important to us to be transparent and clear about the quantity. Nah, BIM team really helpful in this quotation benefit first from the 5D implementation.
Yeah, also I would like to inform you, your project is presented in the opening celebration yesterday, and then also when the Minister of Public Works comes to the booth and he appreciate your project, so it's good. He said something like that. So congratulations to you, yeah. Okay, there are more questions.
Yeah, okay. This is for the second speaker, Presidential Palace. Yeah, okay. Another impressive project at your new Indonesia capital, Nusantara. Yeah. Okay, I was wondering how was your BIM coordination among the various consultants? What was the challenges? What are the challenges you face? Just tell me like one or two main challenges.
The BIM coordination among our consultant.
Yeah.
So the phase of design and build in public ministry is divided into several steps, sir. So there is a approval and recognition design about the design development into design engineer detail or DED. When we step into detailing, it involves BIM modeling, sir. So that can give visualization and and improve collaboration in time and cost, because we should menyampaikan we should result the report about the different cost saving into changing model in the last phase of design and build.
So you have a BIM coordination manager overall in your project?
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah? Oh, you are the one, okay. So you are using what, like Navis work and all?
Yes.
Navis work, are you using Navis work?
Navis work, yes.
Okay. Okay, another impressive part, I think you have used augmented reality.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. I just wondering, but it's a good step. But did it help to reduce any safety at the construction site? Did BIM in any way? Did BIM in any way enhance the safety during the construction? Keselamatan kerja, yeah.
Maybe the implementation is not far into the safety, but the safety and HIC team, the HIC team was helped by modeling, sir. So the modeling was added an information for minimize the risk of accident.
Yeah, I think I see in your presentation previously, it helps to make the environment more safety, right? Because
Yes.
you see the building before it's being built, right?
Yes, doing like simulation safety net and then protection of the void. That really helped by the BIM team.
Yeah, because the most important thing in construction or any project, yeah, is safety. Safety comes first. So I think BIM has helped in many ways. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Agree, sir.
Yeah. Okay. That is all for the presidential palace second speaker. Yeah. Then the third speaker, I think, is not here because it was online. Yeah.
No, they all here.
Are they here?
Yeah. This.
No, the sorry, the.
Oh, you want to ask about the Thailand?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think, yeah.
maybe he can still hear you if you wanna
I'm not
ask.
sure whether she's here, but then
Yeah.
it may get complicated because sound quality and all. Yeah. And then the one for power plant.
Power plant,
Yeah. Okay. This is also impressive. I noticed. And so I want to know, how did you manage your waste management and then the water contamination during your construction process? Waste management and water contamination, because I noticed you have mentioned some. So what are the challenges you face? Because this is a power plant, because this is coal-based power plant, right?
Yeah.
So coal-based power plant can cause a huge contamination to your, because this is usually it is in the seaside because of the coal logistics, yeah. So if we can just talk a bit on that a bit, yeah. Yeah.
So I would like to talk about the coal contaminated drain. So actually in our projects, our projects, the drain itself has separated in some drainage system. So from water and coal control drain, and wastewater, and sanitary water. So I will. And for the coal, the process is first we will like to collect the area that maybe the water that contributed to the coal will happen. For example, around the coal storage area, and also in the jetty area. And after we collect it, we will provide to the settling process. So let the sedimentation will happen in there. After that, it still will be compared to the WWPP.
Yeah, water treatment.
Yeah, wastewater treatment plant. So in there, actually there are some process, but for the main process is we will inject the chemical. The wastewater pH is too high, then and if too low, then to neutralize the pH. After that, also there is a laboratory. Comply with the regulation, then we can dispose it to the soil and or to the sea.
Okay, thanks. One last question for you. How about any implementation of IoT or drone in your project? Was there any?
Okay, so for the drone, we apply in the first stage during the mostly before the construction is done. So we will do digital survey for the project. We need to see how is the elevation in the project. Is it the elevation already correct or not? Something like that, and how much
Yes,
we need to excavate for some area, and that is for the beginning. And also in the weekly or monthly, we will do that also to see more realistic actual site construction process. process. So if there is excavation, you can see from the drone. So the excavation already done in of kilometers. Then we can match with the progress set.
All can be monitored remotely, yeah?
Yeah.
You can compare
Okay,
between the
thanks.
model and the actual, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot. Yeah, that's all.
All right, so thank you so much for the great discussion. Please give a big applause for all of our first winner of each category. And next we will have a Q&A sessions for all the participants that have some questions. You may raise your hand and mention your name, institution, and also your question. Also, maybe if you have the question directly to a project, you may also ask for what kind of project. And is there anyone want to ask today? Okay, please, sir.
Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. My name is Arga from PT PP Persero Tbk. I would like to ask to Hakatim for the PLTU project. I would like to ask about is the owner of the project knows about BIM? The first question is that, and the second question maybe if they don't know, how you promote BIM to the owner? Maybe that's the question. Thank you.
Okay, so I will answer directly from the audience. Actually, the owner already stated in the contract that we must apply. Also mentioned some software need to apply and already incorporate in the contract. For example, for the designing piping, the contractors must be provide using smart plan or something like that. And also for the documentation, they already state that we will not doing submission by paper. We need to do submission document or email based on the web base. So that is the two example that actually owner already support for the BIM for this project. They already aware for that, and because of that we need to report for every 30%, 60%, 90% model to them so they can see the projects is already organized in well.
Any more questions from the audience?
Is there any online questions maybe? Okay, so one more offline questions.
Okay, thank you. I would like to ask any one in three of gentlemen there about, I have two questions. The first one is, I would like to know whether during your application of BIM, is there any quantitative evaluation of investment efficiency for the project or not? Quantitative assessment or evaluation of investment efficiency for that project. That is the first one. The second one is, I know that you can apply BIM for the new project, and also for existing project. What is the difference in effect and benefits between applying BIM for existing project, existing power plant, for example, or is it the new power plant in the future? That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your question. So, for the first question, yeah, I will answer directly. Yeah, yes, there are quantity evaluation of investment value in our company. So maybe one of them is for BIM implementation in our project. There is internal audit from system and information and system technology from our company that located in head office of Jakarta. And we in the site in Aceh province will be audited by our partner in head office. So how about the implementation of BIM? How the benefit that the project can we get from BIM implementation during the construction phase? Absolutely. And then how the impact of the implementation of BIM, is it make it easier for our work in project, or harder, maybe harder to implement the new technology, maybe the new system in Indonesia, because Hutama Karya, especially in our project in Sigil Banda Aceh Choro project, we began the BIM implementation in 2021. So in the first year in 2021, we still learn about the BIM system, what the system workflow maybe, and we sharing knowledge for every division in our project. And absolutely at the end of the project, or at the end of the implementation of BIM, our company can do the internal evaluation or internal audit in every project that Hutama Karya as the owner, or maybe as the contractor. And then for the investment value, so we can compare the manual method, the manual computation of the volume estimation in planning phase, and then we can compare to the actual value or actual volume for during the construction phase. If there are maybe, let's say, the investment value higher than before, so we have to evaluate it, all of stakeholders in Hutama Karya, not only in the project, but we collaborate with our partner in head office of Jakarta about the increasing the investment value. And honestly, the government of Indonesia support to Hutama Karya if we get or we provide the reason why the investment value higher than before. And then for we can for implementation of BIM in our project, we can compare also about the data. So we can compare. We still use total station from for billing bill of quantity from our contractor, but our contractor provide the other technology. So, we inform in our presentation, we use photogrammetry method, so we can compare also the actual versus the model, something like that. So as the owner, we can get benefit for cost management to control how much the investment value every year or every month. Is it safe for us, or is it maybe increase for than before? the investment value that we have, and we do the lean management in our project. Maybe that's our explanation about the internal audit, and maybe about how the Sikli Banda Aceh Toll Road project compare or maybe make an evaluation in internal and external aspect. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for the Q&A session and also the panelist discussion. Please give a big applause for all the winners. And now we are moving to the appreciation speech from Mr. Insinyur Yao Chow Fong as the chairman of AER Commissioners. So please welcome Mr. Yao Chow Fong.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I think now is lunchtime, so I will not spend so much time because I think the lunch is open as well. So maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Thank you once again for inviting me just to give a speech, and a closing speech. Of course, just now I was in another event. Thank you, Pak Andi, for that. And on behalf of Afeo as well as also AER, ASEAN Engineering Register, I'd like to thank PII for organizing the ASEAN BIM competition. It is a good start, and we hope that next year and the years coming in, we have more participation from the ASEAN countries, and this would be definitely good for ASEAN, and of course in line with what we are actually doing now in the mobility of engineers and of course ASEANizing engineers. So I think maybe just a little bit on AER and Afeo. I believe most of you here ASEAN members. And what we are doing is to promote more interaction among ASEAN countries. Now, maybe today you see from Malaysia, Indonesia, and also Thailand. Hopefully we have more in the coming years. So one of the key things that we are looking at is how we can benefit, especially sharing of knowledge. For example, today I see very impressive, of course, I came late, the sharing of knowledge from Indonesian engineers. This can be also shared to other engineers in ASEAN so that you can actually share your information. Maybe what we practice in other countries are different, so you can learn new things from our ASEAN friends. Secondly, as well, I think one of the key things is also to look at, we have one event called ASEAN Business Chat for Engineering, ABC4E. What we have here, I think we have Indonesian engineers, Malaysian engineers, and so forth. Perhaps it's also time to look at how we can collaborate in terms of ASEAN, where I believe they are experts in Indonesia. They are also experts in other ASEAN countries, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, and all that. So there could be collaboration. I always say this, hopefully most of you are ASEAN. You have engineers from other parts of the world doing BIM, okay? You have engineers doing BIM, producing software in BIM. Why not consider ASEAN? We can have engineers from Philippines doing BIM for you in your country, or even engineers from Vietnam doing BIM for your country, engineers. You can employ them to be your engineers to do your work in Indonesia, because there are so many ASEAN engineers in ASEAN. So thirdly as well, there could be also collaboration of business, where I believe there could be a possibility where joint ventures be made, or even collaboration in doing BIM in ASEAN. I see one good friend of mine, my senior, Dr. Wan from Malaysia. He's a businessman. Maybe he wanted to start a BIM in Malaysia as well. So feel free to look at it for him later. So this is actually opportunities in ASEAN. And the last but not least is, of course, employment. There could be BIM engineers in all over the ASEAN countries, for example, Singapore, Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, and all that. So let us open up this opportunity for our ASEAN engineers. So these are some of the things that we are trying to do in AER as well as also Afeo. Pandi is one of them. So we look at how we can mobilize and look at mobility of engineers in ASEAN. So these are some of the things, and of course BIM is part of it, and we hope that we can have more events, BIM seminar, BIM competition, and of course sharing. So with that, I think thank you again, and of course we look forward for more activities in BIM. And thank you to PII and Pak Andi for making this happen. Thank you once again. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Please stay, Mr. Chafong, please, because you missed in the morning, Pak ATM. So, yeah, on behalf of BK Sipil, Civil Chapter of PII, we would like to present you plakat. Taken of appreciation. Mr. Chofong. Gold plated, Pak. Gold plated. So after this, you can sell it in the market. 24 carats. Yeah.
Okay, so give a big applause for Mr. Yao Chao Fong. The token of appreciation is given by Professor Dr. Insinyur Agus Taufik Mulyono as the professor from Civil Engineering University of Gajah Mada. All right, so give a big applause for Mr. Yao Chao Fong. All right, and now we will announce the winner of ASEAN BIM Competition 2023. The first one, we will announce the favorite winner of ASEAN BIM Competition. Congratulations for Mr. Wong Chifui from University of Tunku Abdul Rahman, Malaysia. Okay. For Mr. Andi, you may award it.
Please, Pak Firman, Mr. Chofong, Pak
And
Taufik,
Prof.
and
Agus.
also Pak dari Haka, Pak Harsoyo ada. Pak Harsoyo, please. Mewakili BK Sipil, Pak. Pak Harsoyo, silakan, Pak. Nanti Pak Harsoyo. Silakan Pak Harsoyo. Ya, oke.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you can move to the center, please. Sorry, sir. Can you move to the center? To your right. Okay. One more steps to the right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, please give a big applause for Malaysia. Congratulations once again, Mr. Wong Chifui. And now we will announce the winner from building category. So are you guys ready? Okay, so the third winner of building category is awarded to Proyek Pembangunan Gedung Landmark BSI Aceh from PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero Tbk. So congratulations for PT Pembangunan Perumahan, and for the project team, you may join us in front of the stage now.
Apa ya? Ini yang
Okay, so here's the project team of BSI Aceh from PT Pembangunan Perumahan. Oh yeah. And also we invite for Mr. Joko Raharjo as the General Manager of Building Division from PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero to join us in front of the stage. Okay. Okay. So for the prize. All right. So please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan.
Nah, oke.
Okay, thank you so much.
Next
Please
one,
give a big
Syuk.
applause for
Makasih, Pak. Ya.
the project team. And Mr. Handrianto, you may join us in front of the stage. Okay, so next we move to the second winner of building category is awarded to IT Mandiri Bumi Slipi project from PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero Tbk. Congratulations for PT Pembangunan Perumahan and for the project team. You may join us today in front of the stage. And also Mr. Joko Raharjo as the General Manager of Building Division from PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero Tbk. Okay, and the award will be given by Mr. Hendrianto. Okay, so please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan. Congratulations once again. Okay, so for the documentation team, you may take this moment together. Okay, so thank you so much for the team. Please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan.
Masih tinggal, Pak, satu lagi.
And now is the first winner of building category. Can you guys, who is the winner? All right, so congratulations for the Presidential Place and Ceremony Field IKN from PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero Tbk.
An additional category for favorite.
So congratulations for PT Pembangunan Perumahan. And for the project team, you may join us in front of the stage for the awarding. And also for Mr. Joko Raharjo as the General Manager of Building Division. And the award will be given by Mr. Harsoyo. Okay, so it's awarded by Mr. Hendrianto. All right, so please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan.
Selamat pagi, Pak.
All right, thank you so much for the project team. You may back to your seat. Please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero Tbk.
Ya, Pak. Ya, Pak. Masih, Pak, masih ada dua kategori lagi.
All right, and now And now we will move to the next category, which is infrastructure category winner. Okay. And now we will move to the next category, which is infrastructure category, and announce the winner. So are you guys ready? All right. So the third winner of infrastructure category is awarded to Serang Panimbang Section 3 Toll Road from PT Adikarya Persero Tbk. Congratulations for PT Adikarya, and for the project team, you may join us in front of the stage now. And the prize will be awarded by Mr. Yao Chaofeng, please. Okay, so it will be awarded by Mr. Yao Chaofeng. Congratulations for PT Adikarya Persero Tbk. Please give a big applause for Adikarya. Okay, so please let us take this moment together.
Mr. Chofang aja ya untuk kategori ini. Ya, semua.
Alright, so thank you so much for PT Adikarya. You may back to your seat. Alright, so let us give a big applause for PT Adikarya Persero. And next is the second winner of infrastructure category is awarded to Indrapura Kisaran Toll Road and Building Rest Area project from PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero Tbk. Congratulations for PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero Tbk, and for the project team, you may join us in front of the stage for the awarding. And the award will be awarded by Mr. Yao Chaofeng. Okay. All right, so please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan. Okay, so thank you so much for the project team. Please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan. All right, and now is the first winner of infrastructure category. So can you guys guess who is the winner? Okay, so congratulations for Sigli Banda Aceh Toll Road from PT Hutama Karya Persero. So congratulations for PT Hutama Karya Persero. And we also invite Mr. Eri Dwi Wibawa as the Vice President of System and Research of PT Hutama Karya Persero to join us. All right. And the award will be awarded by Professor Agus.
Susah dilawan nih, Profesor.
All right, so let us give a big applause for PT Hutama Karya Persero.
Ya, sip.
Okay, so you may move 1-2 step to right there. All right, so let us take this moment together. All right, thank you so much for the project team, Mr. Eri.
Baksonya di sana, Pak, di Aceh.
All right, so let us give a big applause for PT Hutama Karya Persero. You may remain back to your seat because we will announce the next category. And who is the winner of industry category? First is the third winner of industry category is awarded to construction of the Cirebon Semarang Natural Gas Transmission Pipeline Phase 1 Semarang Batang section from PT Pembangunan Perumahan Persero Tbk. So congratulations for the PT Pembangunan Perumahan, and for the project team, you may join us in front of the stage.
Mr. Kesavan, please. You.
Okay, so the award will be awarded by Mr. Kesavan. All right. So congratulations for PT Pembangunan Perumahan. Please give a big applause for PT Pembangunan Perumahan. Okay, so let us take this moment together. All right, thank you so much for the project team. You may remain back to your seat. And we will announce the next winner of industry category. So the second winner of the industry category is awarded to EPC Open Access RO7 Kasim from PT Hutama Karya Persero. Congratulations for PT Hutama Karya. For the project team, you may join us in front of the stage. And we also invite Mr. Etim Dwi Yoga as the Vice President Engineering of EPC PT Hutama Karya. All right, so it will be awarded by Mr. Kesavan, please.
Mr. Firman.
All right, so please give a big applause for PT Hutama Karya Persero. All right, so congratulations for open access. You may remain back to your seat. Thank you so much. And now the last winner is the first winner of industry category. Can you guys guess who is the winner? All right, so congratulations for Jawa 9 and 10 coal-fired steam power plant from PT Hutama Karya Persero. Congratulations for Hutama Karya. For the project team, you may join us in front of the stage.
Pak Harsoyo, please.
And also Mr. Etim Dwi Yoga as the Vice President Engineering of EPC PT Hutama Karya Persero.
Pak Harsoyo aja yang Pak Harsoyo.
All right, and the award will be awarded by Mr. Harsoyo, please. All right.
Oke, mantap. Pak Atem, nolnya jatuh itu ya? Nolnya jatuh ya?
Okay, so please give a big applause for PT Hutama Karya Persero. All right, thank you so much for the project team. Okay, so for all the winners, you may join us in front of the stage because we want to take all the winners' pictures. So please, for all the winners, yeah, you may take a picture together with us.
Ada kursi-kursi maju sini, kursi. Kursi.
You may bring your plaque or maybe your certificate.
Ya, silakan Pak. Jadi ada di duduk, ada di bawah ya.
Siap.
Tiga nih.
All right, so for So for the panelists and also the VIP and also the BK Sipil, PII, you may sit in the chair. And for the winner, you may join us in front of the stage now, please. You may have your in the back and also di bawah. Oke, Pak. Oke, boleh bergabung ya untuk seluruh pemenang. Ada yang di bawah, ada yang di belakang. Silahkan. Amin. Oke, untuk di sisi belakang masih kosong, bisa join di sisi belakang mungkin.
Sini sana sebelah kanan tuh masih belakang masih kosong tuh. Itu ya duduk.
Yang cowok-cowok yang tinggi-tinggi mengangkat styrofoam ya, bisa di belakang mungkin.
Cewek di situ. Mbak dari Kasim jauh-jauh dari Papua, kasihan tuh. Oh iya. Orang Papua di istri. Nah, duduk Mbak. Sini Mbak. Mbak duduk Mbak Kasim sini. Ya duduk sini Mbak Kasim. Ya satu lagi ya. Ditutup pakai kertas bisa gak? Tutup kertas.
Mana gayanya?
Okay, so freestyle please. Show us your happy face because you have win this ASEAN competition.
Yo, Mbak Dea MC ikut dong, sini dong.
Okay.
Ayo dong.
Siapa? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, cheers.
Nah, ini yang official belum, yang official belum.
Okay, one more official,
ya.
For another camera.
Video Pak, gimana Pak? Video apa? Ininya, yelnya, video. BK Sipil dong, BK Sipil.
Oke, apa nih Pak jargonnya Pak?
Oh yeah, BK Sipil oh yeah ya.
BK Sipil oh yeah, oke gitu ya. Saya pandu ya. Oke.
BK Sipil oh yeah ya, video ya.
Oke. Oh ya. Oh. Take a picture because the Malaysia winner is just join us, please. One more picture, okay? One, all right. 1, 2. Okay, and then
video,
for the video ya.
Video BK Sipil OY ya.
BK Sipil
Komandonya dari Pak ATM.
HP-nya habis apa? Video. Oli. Sebentar, apa nih? BK Sipil? Jangan, boleh Pak. Jaya 4 kali.
Jaya 4 kali ya.
Ya, saya nyebutkan ya BK Sipil PI Jaya ya. 4 kali loh ya. Sudah. Belum. Oke Mbak. BK Sipil PII.
Jaya.
Sekali lagi BK Sipil PII.
Jaya.
Terima kasih.
Okay, so thank you so much for all the winners and also the VIP and also BK Sipil and PII. Sama diingatkan. Okay, so please wait for the closing announcement. All right, so thank you for all the ASEAN Bim Seminar finalists, speakers, and also all the offline and online participants today. We are so honored to present this event and hopefully The spirit of this event will inspire all engineers to explore, innovate, and collaborate. And also, I'd like to thank all the panelists for spending your time today and participate in this event. And last but not least, ASEAN BIM Champion will be celebrated and also announced in inauguration night today at 6 p.m. So please make sure you join the event to know who is the winner of ASEAN Champion. All right, by now, you may leave this room. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. And the lunch will be provided in... Okay, and for the lunch, it will be provided in exhibition hall. Okay? Exhibition hall. Okay, exhibition hall. So please, thank you so much for your participation and see you. So for the first winner, for the first winner from HK and also PTPP, you may join for the committee because your plaque will be awarded on the night for the first winner.
For the first one. It's first one and the overall. There one for overall, but we haven't announced yet. Who's the overall?
Dari jurusan apa Pak? Oh sipil. Saya seberangnya Pak, arsitek. Oh gitu, oke.
That's what the moment that they are
Kan 2016.
Oh, they won't miss it.
Udah 3 tahun Pak lulus. Untuk panitia boleh berfoto bersama ya dari BK Sipil, PII dan juga HK. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Pak.
Yeah, you got a off, but still can.
Yeah. I'm the IIM. I will continue my master study in Australia too. Oh no, I'm not the II. I'm from Hutama Karya. Oh yeah. Okay. Wow, great. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my. Okay. Is there any LinkedIn? Alright. I'm from Indonesia. Yeah, and I will continue my master on February in Australia. Yeah, I got the scholarship. Master of BIM.